Hello, I hope everyone is doing well. Welcome back to my channel, Movie Junkie, and today I will be reviewing Deb's House R&B, baby. Yes, Miss Deb is back. Miss Deb Antney is back, and she is on her journey to revive R&B, because word on the curb is that R&B is dead. I say what now? That what is people saying? The people are saying that R&B has been dead since the 90s. Is that true? I don't know, child. I don't know. Can Miss Deb revive R&B? Can she find that musical talent that she is looking for? Can she make that person on that show a star? Miss Deb is back and in action, okay? She might live in Georgia, but she is returning to where she all started. Her hometown, Queens, New York. She worked with some of the well-known artists such as Nicki Minaj, Waka, Flocka, and Gucci Mane. And she worked around the heavy hitters, and who is well known for their talent, Mariah Carey, Whitney Houston, and Kelly Price, who are known for their powerful voices. Okay? And I love every artist and listen to them too. Miss Deb has did a national talent search and narrowed it down to 15 contestants, and she could only choose 10 contestants to stay in Deb's House R&B. The judges on this episode are her former artist and son, Waka Flocka, and the crazy R&B artist, Keke Wyatt. The 15 contestants have to do an a cappella single where they are not singing to no instruments, and they have to rely on their own voices to create melody, harmony, and rhythm. Do, re, mi, fa, sol. That's the only a cappella you're gonna get here. Miss Deb asked an interesting question. What are you willing to do to get to the top? Some people in the world have no boundaries to how far they will go to get to the top. That's why they call it a cutthroat industry and the devil's playground. Some artists have to sell their soul for success in the music industry. Are the Holloway sisters, for they are known for their legendary blood. Their grandmother, Lolita Holloway, known as the Disco Queen. And you have Audrey and Nina Holloway are one of the two contestants. Then you have Lucy Love. You have Tierra E. You have Live Free, Ashley, Amber, AJ, Tierra A, Dosha, Jasmine, Kimberly, and Devin and Chavina. I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce her name. Chavina and India. The Holloway sisters go against each other, okay? And the judges asked them, would they rather be a group because they sound better together than individually? And the Holloway sisters don't want together because they done it before and ain't never worked. I said because both sisters probably got egos, okay? And it's probably a sister rivalry between those two. Even though they love. Even though one has also played in The Lion King as Nyla. That means she has more experience than the other. And I do agree with the judges. I think both of them sound better together. And I feel like they could practice a little bit more, even though they have more experience and their bloodline has actually royalty in it with the singing. Then you have Live Free and Dosha singing together. And I like Live Free performance in Dosha. I felt like in the beginning her voice was shaky when she first started off, but the second part, Dosha sounded way better. I think Live Free was trying too hard in the second round, and Dosha actually did a lot better. And Keke Wyatt went off. These judges was not having it with Live Free. I don't know what they saw on the performance, but what appeared on the screen when I was watching, I ain't seen none of the stuff that they were talking about. I did not see that. So they went off. Especially Keke.
And what's sad is you are pretty, you can sing, but your attitude ain't right. I'm so shocked by this. I feel like...
Of course you're shocked by it, honey.
It's just the demeanor, right? So as an artist, when you get around people that don't know you, it's not that you want to be fake. You just don't want to rub off the demeanor as being something that you're not.
Yeah, so...
Your voices is fire.
Your voices are good.
You can really...
Okay, the judges ripped Live Free apart about having a frown, and Keke Wyatt went in on Live Free for why, I don't know, because what they showed on TV did not match what they was saying. I don't know what they was looking at. Keke felt Live Free was arrogant, and she like, how dare you judge the other singer? I'm like, Keke, calm down, because first of all, you're known for making faces and having a freaking attitude. That's what you're known for. You're known, even though Keke can sing, she is known for messiness, and I feel like Keke was projecting, in my opinion, because Keke is also known on the internet for some crazy drama in her life. I think Keke needs to take her own advice and put her life together. Keke Wyatt is known for all kind of crazy faces. Child, please. Waka Flocka gave good advice. You don't want to rub people off the wrong way. That's what they told Live Free. Then you have Amber and Lucy singing off, and they were singing Sweet Love by Anita Baker. I love Amber's performance and Lucy Love. They both did an excellent job and got great feedback from both judges. I like Amber, but she comes off as a person that you have to tippy-toe around her feelings because she might harm herself. I don't know if that's true, but that's what the impression come off as to me, that she's an emotional wreck. And then she later discovered she has autism, but she don't want to tell nobody. I feel like children who are born with autism are just like any other person, okay? But God just gave them something a little bit more special. Does not make them totally different. Or are they really different? I don't know. Children with autism is still a child of God, so I don't care. And to me, autism is just a superpower that God only gave for those kids to handle. And to me, you don't have to use autism as a crutch, but use it to your advantage. I think kids with autism are very smart, and I feel like they disguise themselves as not like they, to me, or kids with autism put on a disguise, like, oh, they don't want to be seen, but in reality, they're super intelligent. Jasmine and Kimberly sings off that Sweet Love by Anita Baker. Keke Wyatt is surprised that Jasmine is homeless and lives in her car and is unemployed. But Jasmine versus Kimberly sings off the song Sweet Love by Anita Baker. Keke is more surprised that Jasmine is homeless and sleeping in her car. And Jasmine says she's unemployed. But then she says she's a hairstylist. So she's unemployed and working at the same time. That's just my opinion. She sings back up for Summer Walker, and Keke is still surprised that the lady is sleeping in her car. Jasmine says she feels embarrassed, but sheds a few tears. Child, I said everybody is sleeping in their car, and I'm beginning to think it's a trend. I don't know, but I feel like if you're homeless, go to a homeless shelter. There is about 771 and 480,000 homeless people in America, according to Google. I guess most people live in their car because it's more homeless people than there are shelters. I like Waka Flocka advice. To me, Waka Flocka seemed very cool. He seemed like a cool dude. And I like the advice that he gave to Live Free, saying that don't let your struggle stop you. Become a better version of yourself. Despite her struggles, Jasmine can actually sing. Kimberly could blow. To me, Kimberly could blow. Her voice, I would definitely buy her album. They both did an excellent job. Then you have Devin and AJ. They sung So Sick by Neo. The judges was not impressed with neither performance. Miss Deb was very shocked at AJ performance, that she like, this is not the same person that that this is not the same person that tried out. And Miss Deb had to do a double take. Like, who is this person before me? Because AJ did the worst. You have Chevia and Ashley did the face off. They sung Weak by SWV. The song, Miss Deb Antney was shocked on what she was watching because Ashley had her behind out. And Miss Deb was not impressed. She's like, this is not a brothel. This is a singing competition. Why is your behind out? First of all, we are not selling the bottom end. The excuse that Ashley gave to why her behind was out was because she had no breasts. She is a cancer survivor and she had surgery. So I guess having her behind out gave her confidence. To me, I don't know how that would do that, but I don't know. I have never been in Ashley's shoes, and thank God she is a cancer survivor. She is the evidence that you can survive cancer. Praise God. And Chevia, I'm sorry, is that name Chevia? Chevia is a Christian lesbian with a wife. And child, did you see Keke face when she was like, I could relate to being a church person who want to be free? Child, go sit down somewhere and get in the word. That's why your life is a mess now, Keke. Because you want to live free. You want to live free, child. Waka Flocka was a cool dude because at the end he threw a joke to lighten up the situation because Ashley was crying about her situation. And he was like, oh, she liked the widow type of clothes too. She used to wear those type of clothes too. And Keke was like, who? Sounded like who. And he was like, Miss Deb like to use to wear those type of clothes. I thought that was freaking hilarious. And I love these two judges on this episode. I thought it was cool. And you had India and Tierra A. They sung One Last Cry by Brian McKnight. India went off the key. Tierra, I love her voice. She has a beautiful voice. And at the end, Tierra E and AJ had to face off because they was the bottom two in the competition. And they had to go against each other. And I think both Tierra E, both did well. Tierra E and AJ did better than the first round they did. The 10 top picks are Audrey, who won over her sister Nia, Amber, Devin, Ashley, Lucky Love, Kimberly, Tierra E, Deja, AJ, and Tierra A. And everybody is happy with their situation. Everybody is happy with the choices, even though Miss Deb almost only picked 9, but she had to pick 10. And definitely Tierra A spoke up for herself, and she was the one who got the edit at the end. To me, we're at the house, and the house is bad. It's nice on the inside and out. I love the decor of the house and everything, and it seems like the contestants are happy. They picked their room, and already it's chaos, mayhem, and stuff already popping off already at the house.
Yes, she wouldn't communicate back. She sat there quietly as I was asking her, was there anything she need? But you know what? I'm done with this conversation. Y'all can have it.
And this is only day 1. Oh my God. You have in one room a group of the contestants having fun, singing off, dancing, vibing, and then you have the other 2 ladies in the room just gossiping, talking about who don't like who. They all to themselves and stuff like that. And they tell who is going to be the fruit fly so far. And to me, Lucy Love took the cake. To me, she is a bully. And she talking about you got to have character, but she have no character. How you want to come and dominate a whole room? She took the whole closet and left Amber with an armoire for her to put her clothes. And Amber stuck up for herself and said, hey, how you going to take the whole closet? I need to put my clothes in here too. And I said, Lucy Love is crazy. And I'm like, she did not like that she couldn't take the whole closet. And while this was going on, Miss Deb arrived to the house and she noticed the commotion. And she tries to tell Lucy Love, and Lucy Love don't want to listen. She just want to do what she want to do, take over and debo stuff. That is not a nice person. And I wouldn't want to live with somebody like that. That's not nice. And taking advantage of people. That is not cool at all. To me, Lucy Love has a nasty attitude. She's not a nice person. She don't like to share. And I like, you is too old for that. And you wonder why the kids are the way they are. Look at their appearance, for God's sakes. And Amber is emotional wreck. She has autism. She's crying. Oh my God. And then Miss Deb is comforting her like a mother that she is. Because she have children. I don't know what it's like to be autistic. But I said autisticness and on what level you are, don't use it as a crutch, especially you more advanced in life than some other with autism. It's not a handicap to me. It's a blessing. Use it to your advantage. Say, I'm autism with superpowers. You know what I'm saying? And she don't want to tell people that she have autism on the show. To me, my top contestants are Kimberly. I love her voice. Tiara A, Amber, Jasmine, Audrey, and Nia. But Nia didn't get picked though. But to me, those are the ones with the power voices in my opinion. To me, I like for you to be a great leader, it's not to take advantage of people and not to overpower people. To me, a great leader is somebody that is kind, slow to anger, have patience, who's willing to teach and who is willing to learn from somebody else. To me, that's what makes a great leader. I do enjoy watching this show because Miss Deb is not to be played with. She is a parent, honey, and she would parent you, and she is not going to sugarcoat anything with you. Please like, comment down below do you watch this show? Who is your favorite contestant? And who do you want to see win? Can Miss Deb make a star from this show? Please like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for listening and thank you for watching. Have a good day.